So hello class 7 students, welcome back again. So today some of the questions are left from exercise of the chapter nutrition in animals. So we'll cover it up today. So let's begin then from question number 5 of exercise page number 21. Question number 5, you see, what are villi? What is their location and function? And the answer is the finger-like projections in the inner walls of the small intestine is called villi, and villi are found where in the small intestine. Okay, so villi are the finger-like projections which are originating from the inner walls of the small intestine. And what is their function? What is the function of villi? Villi increases the surface area for absorption of the digested food. Okay, it basically increases the surface area for the absorption of the digested food. The absorption of the digested food takes place where? In the small intestine, and with the help of villi only, the digested food gets absorbed within the body. Okay, this is the answer of question number 5. Next question. Question number 6, you see, where is the bile produced? Which component of the food does it help to digest? And the answer is bile is produced, or say bile juice is produced in liver, okay, which is the largest gland in the body. And where it is stored? The bile juice is stored in a sac called the gallbladder. Okay, which component of the food does it help to digest? Bile juice helps in the digestion of fats. Okay, it basically helps in the digestion of fats. Okay, so this is the answer of question number 6. Next question. Question number 7. Name the type of carbohydrate that can be digested by ruminants but not by humans. Give the reason also. Okay, you have to name the carbohydrates or the type of carbohydrate that can be digested by ruminants, like the grass eating animals are called ruminants, right? So yes, you have to name the carbohydrate that can be digested by ruminants but it cannot be digested by humans. Okay, what is the name of the carbohydrate? Then the answer is cellulose. Cellulose is the carbohydrate that can be digested by ruminants but not by humans. Okay, and what is the reason behind this? You see, ruminants can quickly swallow the grass containing cellulose and store it in a part of the stomach called rumen. You know this, that ruminants, basically the cows, okay, deer, these basically we are talking about the digestion system of cow. In this book or in this chapter we have discussed the digestive system of cow, right, which is a ruminant. So ruminant can quickly swallow the grass containing cellulose, and this grass contains what? Cellulose. It contains the carbohydrate cellulose. Okay, and they can quickly swallow and they can store in a part of the stomach which is named as rumen. Now later on what happens? The food is partially digested in the rumen, okay, and it is named as cud, cud, cud. And later on what happens? The cud returns to the mouth in small lumps and the animal again starts to chew it. Okay, so the cellulose of the food is digested by the action of certain bacteria present in rumen which are not present in humans actually. Okay, in the rumen, which is a part of the stomach, in rumen some bacteria are there. Okay, some special type of bacteria are there which will help to digest the cellulose present in the food. Okay, so with the help of bacteria only, some type of bacteria are there in the rumen of the ruminants which will help to digest the cellulose, and this bacteria are not present in human beings. Okay, so this is the reason why ruminants can digest the cellulose but not by, and humans cannot digest it. Okay, so this is the answer of question number 7. You can pause the video and you can note it down in your copies. Okay, in your notebooks you can note it down, the answers. Okay, next question. Question number 8. Why do we get instant energy from glucose? Very simple answer is this, that glucose breaks down in the cells with the help of oxygen, right? Glucose will be broken down in the cells of the body, in the cells of the organism, glucose will break down. Okay, glucose is present where? Glucose is present in the digested food, in the absorbed food, and the absorbed food will be passed by the blood, and it will be transported by the blood, and it will be passed through all the cells of the body. Okay, and in this, what happens in the cells of the body? The glucose will be broken down by oxygen, and it will provide what? Energy. Instantly it will provide energy to the organism, yes. So extra, there is no digestion process. Okay, means glucose does not need any digestion process extra, so it will be absorbed directly, and it will be transported by the blood, and it will be passed to the cells of the body, and there only it will be completely digested. Okay. Next question. Question number 10. So write one similarity and one difference between nutrition in amoeba and nutrition in human beings. So one similarity you need to write and one difference you need to write. Okay. Let's see about the similarity. You see, what is the similarity of the nutrition in amoeba and nutrition in human beings? That in both amoeba and human beings, digestive juices break down the complex food particles into simpler substances, and these simpler substances, or these digested substances, can be absorbed by the body of humans also, and the body of amoeba also. Okay, in both amoeba and human beings, what happens? Digestive juices break down. Okay, digestive juices will help to break down the complex food substances into simpler substances. Okay, and these simpler substances will be absorbed by the body of both amoeba and human beings. Okay, so this is the similarity. And what about the difference? You see the difference, that amoeba has no mouth, right? Amoeba has no mouth, but human beings has a mouth. Okay, amoeba has no mouth and they have no digestive system. There is not a complex digestive system in amoeba. Okay, but human beings have a mouth and they have a digestive system which are made up of many organs, right? There is a digestive tract in human beings, but there is no digestive tract or digestive system in amoeba. Okay, so these are the similarity and one difference of human beings, nutrition in human beings and nutrition in amoeba. Okay. Okay. Next you see, in question number 12, label figure 2.11 of the digestive system. This is the figure 2.11, a part of a human digestive system, and you need to label it. Okay, you need to label the various organs or the glands of the human digestive system here. Okay, so here you see, first of all, right here, yes, this is the what? This is the stomach. Okay, this is what? Stomach. You can label it in your book. Okay, stomach. Then next is this gallbladder, right? This is what? The gallbladder. Okay, next is this is your pancreas. Okay, pancreas. Next is your small intestine, right? This is what? Small intestine over there. Okay, you can do it by yourself also by looking at the figure of human digestive system in your book, in the chapter. You can note it down. Then this is your large intestine. Okay, then comes this is rectum. Okay, rectum, and lastly this part is anus. Okay, so this completes your labeling. Okay, and this completes your Question number 12 also. So last question is there, that is, can we survive only on raw leafy vegetables or grass? Discuss. So question number 13, can we survive only on raw or leafy vegetables or grass? Discuss. No, we cannot survive only on raw leafy vegetables or grass, because these foods contain mainly cellulose carbohydrate, right? The green, basically green leafy vegetables or say grass, these contains what? These raw leafy vegetables or grass contains a carbohydrate named as cellulose. Okay, and cellulose cannot be digested by human beings, and cellulose cannot be digested by us basically. Okay, why it cannot be digested by human beings? Because in our stomach we do not have certain type of bacteria which can digest cellulose carbohydrate. These bacteria are present only in the rumen of the ruminants, or basically the grass eating animals. In the rumen of the grass eating animals like cows, deer, the certain bacteria are present which can digest the cellulose carbohydrate. This cannot be digested by human beings. That is why we cannot survive only on by eating raw or leafy vegetables or grass. Okay, so this completes the exercise, question and answers, everything we have completed from the chapter. And in the next video, that will be the last video of the chapter, some in-text question and answers I will provide you. Okay, so after that fully we will complete the chapter. Okay, that will be the last video in the next day. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you and have a nice day.